Welcome to the Flow Tracing Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen and it is 4:09 p.m. That is Central Time. Today is June 11th. Well, today prices were up for $3. So that's testing the region of the $70 level, which is the lower side of the overhead range, and the region of the 200-day moving average. It's a new recovery high. And that's all on the back of increasing stress between the USA and Israel versus Iran. And the Trump administration are taking family members of people at the embassy in Baghdad and other parts of the Middle East home. So that's a clear escalation. It follows on the back of the IAEA's announcement a couple of days ago that Iran had been doing implosion tests as long ago as 20 years ago. And that pretty much was any real contention that they are developing nuclear technology for civilian use, because implosion tests are really for the development of bombs. So it opens up a can of worms. And that, I think, is being reflected in asset prices. So oil prices up. Then today we also had gold prices that were relatively steady. Silver was down a bit, and then platinum was up in very robust territory, up $47. So that's a very clear substantive move again higher, and we're coming up towards the upper side of a decade-long range. Then the inflation figures came out today. They were a bit better than expected. So that was certainly welcome. And the 10-year Treasury was lower by about 5 basis points, and the 2-year down by 6. So that's rather encouraging. The stock market, with the Nasdaq right in the region of its all-time peak, was a little bit softer, and the S&P 500 also a tad softer, but still holding the big 6,000 level. And then in the commodities sector, the copper price was down 8 cents, so still in no way capable of sustaining a move above the $5 area. When we think about the wider environment, well, stock markets have been quite steady, and we've certainly seen continued strength from the banking sector. When we think about the environment, oil prices aren't great news for most consumers, but European markets today were down a little, and Asian markets were up a little. The Hang Seng was up about 0.8%, and the CSI 300 up 0.75%, whereas Australia was pretty much unchanged. The big